So the next stage of the build is going to be the floor. We have just been out and bought some 25 by 38mm sawn treated timber. These are going to be used as batons to go across the floor and also horizontally down the van to create some pockets where we can then add in our 25mm Celotex board. I'm not going to be putting any sound deadening on the floor, don't really need this. Once the Celotex board is down, it should give us pretty good sound deadening. So creates an insulation board and also then a moisture barrier between the floor and inside onto the plywood floor. So wheel arches are now all covered with the sound deadening material. Took the van out for a bit of a drive earlier on today and this has really cut down on the road noise. Van seems really dead sound wise now, going over some bumps, no bumps or rattles. Next job is going to be putting some foil insulation over the top of the wheel arches. Need to get this down before we start working on the floor. So this is what we're going to be using to cover the wheel arches. It's a thermal insulation that's mainly used for lofts, garages and other parts of houses, but serves a great purpose for insulating and providing that moisture barrier just up from the van. We're also going to be sticking that down with some no-nonsense spray contact adhesive. No nonsense, great stuff, picked up from Screwfix. I'll provide a link down in the description to both of these items.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, you deserve a better man, but let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about. Ooh, 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 make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you.
Both wheel arches are now covered in the silver bubble foil. We've also gone along with some silver foil tape just on any areas that either touch the van or any areas where we had to make cuts to make it fit. This just provides a full moisture barrier between the van and any materials we put on top to stop any condensation or any spills getting down on top. So this will be done over the whole floor. The reason why we've done the wheel arches first is because the next stage is going to be laying the flooring and we just wanted this protected right down to the floor. So now we're moving on to the floor batons. We're going to start with the one just from the back of the wheel arch and then measure from there. Initially we're just going to stick it down with some no more nails adhesive, and then once they're all down we're going to put some screws through just to make them properly solid into the van. So we've cut the piece of wood and we've just put a blob of the adhesive on each of the raised sections, and then we're going to put the piece of wood down on top. To attach the wood batons across to the floor, what we're using is these self-drilling screws. They've got a little drill bit on the end of them, just means that you don't have to drill any pilot holes. Also got a countersunk head so that we can lay the wood flooring straight on top. They're 40mm screws, 25mm thick batten, so we should only have a little bit sticking out underneath the van. It's also worth just checking underneath the van before you put any screws in, just to make sure that you're not going to be hitting anything important like diesel tanks or any other structural material. The one we've got here seems to be fine, so we're just going to put a few screws in. One thing that we did find, that when you're coming to do the batons around by the wheel arches, we had bubble wrap that went right down onto this piece of metal here on the bottom of the van, but then when you put the piece of timber over the top it caused the piece of wood to bow and flex up. So what we've done is we've cut it away and we've just put some silver foil tape down here just so that we're straight onto the metal of the van, and then that allows the piece of wood to sit flat. So we've done that on this side, and we've also done a similar thing over on this side over here, so the pieces of wood going across the van can sit flat.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, you deserve a better man, but let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, ooh.
We're really pleased with how the floor has now turned out. As you can see, we've now filled in all of the gaps in between the batons with some Celotex board. And then over the top of all of the joints, we've again used the silver foil tape just to create a proper moisture barrier between the floor of the van and the underneath of the plywood. So we've got a really good cover across here.
Don't do it.
So we're just going to be laying the floor back into the van, the ply floor that we took out previously. Not going to screw it down just yet, just because we want to be able to use it as a template for some outro flooring that we've bought. So we're just going to put it back in just so we can got something to stand on and we can carry on working on the interior of the van. We now have the ply floor back inside the van. As I said previously, it's not screwed down at the moment. We've just sat it back in just so that we can carry on working on the interior, and we've got a hard floor to work on. Flooring we're going to be putting down eventually is this style of outro flooring. It's quite a thick lino that's quite hard wearing, various different colours it comes in, quite hard wearing, so we can stick it down. Remember, if you want to follow along with our journey, to hit the subscribe button, and if you like the videos that you're seeing, hit that thumbs up. We're going to be putting up a video every Sunday of our journey and our progress on the conversion, so check back in every Sunday for a new video.
Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.